You've reached the testing stage, where it's time to see how your design works in the real world. You've spent a lot of time with your design. You know how it works. But it's important to test your design with people who will actually be using it. Users outside of your team. Let's look at an example of what you can learn from testing. One design group designed new classroom desks that would allow an individual desk to fit together to create a group table. They tested their prototype with students and teachers to see how they felt about possible shapes and the height of the desk. The students' feedback taught them that the curved edge was most comfortable. The teachers' feedback taught them that the groups vary in size and the desk should be able to fit into a group of 4, 5, or 6 student desks. They edited the design to a shape with more angles on the side, which can now fit into groups of 4, 5, or 6. To test that it would fit classroom needs, they took a paper cutout of the desktop shape to students and asked them to use it like they would during a regular class. This test taught them that the surface needed to be 3 inches wider so the students could comfortably fit a book and notepad. They then built a prototype out of the materials they planned to use for the final. The design incorporated a shelf, and when they tested that prototype in a classroom, they found that the shelf was collected with trash. They had no idea this would be such a big problem. They took the shelf off and were ready to build the final prototype. But testing wasn't over yet. They took 6 of these desks into a classroom to see how they'd be used. The students played with them for a while, putting them into the expected groups, and then put them into a long line and said, "Look, it's a conference table." This is something the designers didn't even plan on. Without testing, the team would have finished with a desk that still had many unresolved problems, troubling teachers and students. How will you improve your design through testing?